Well, okay, y'all, this is part 2 of the Knife of Josh build. I want to point out part 1 was filmed or videoed over the last couple of weeks, back when I was still feeling pretty rough. So part 2 will be within the last few days. Things are much better. Now, see my mess up here. I'm very, very concerned about these limbs. Some more of them coming down. We have another round of storms, tornadoes, and all that neat stuff coming early in the morning. It's supposed to last all day tomorrow. At least it's in the daylight. So I'm really, really afraid of some of the more of this stuff coming down on the shelter. So I have the boat. I had the cover on it already. I reinforced it, got the straps on it, I got some bungee cords on it, just in case. Show you this side of it. This is one thing I do not want to take a chance on, because some of y'all know, because I mentioned it before, I waited a lot of years to have a nice, proper boat. And we got to take care of it. So I'm gonna do, my son gets home, he's got the key to his truck. We're gonna move this, take my truck, and I'm gonna back it right up in front of the shop here. So if this does fall, if it falls, it's gonna crush the shelter. I know it will, but at least it won't crush the boat. We can deal with the shop damage later if it happens, which I'm really afraid it's going to. So I'll show you all that tomorrow after the storm goes through. Had to put a sort of a hold on the shop work for today. Get this done, and I got a few more things that needs to be picked up and done around here, and we'll do that. But I hope y'all enjoy part 2 of the knife. I think I mentioned in there somewhere that I lost some of the footage of building the knife itself. Well, I didn't lose it actually. I had audio but no video on the camera. I don't know what went wrong there, but anyway, this one will show you how I built the sheath and got it all put together and all that neat stuff. So thank y'all very, very much for watching. Thank you for your support. Please hit the like button if you like it. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down button. It does the same thing. So if you thumbs down a video, that doesn't mean that you're going to hurt the creator any. Same thing. So whichever way, please do that. Do it now. Thank y'all, and I will see y'all after the storm. All right. Maybe it'll be safe there for a few days. All right, let's start our sheath build for the Knife of Josh. He gonna get a kick out of that, ain't he? All right, this is the old sheath, the one that came with the pattern. I'm not gonna call that other one a knife, machete, because it's a cheap Chinese junk, but it's a good pattern. So what I've done, I've laid it out like this, make sure it fits, and it does. Got to add some up in here. I'm just going to rough trace it. I'll cut it way big and then trim it down as needed. And that's the outside here. Okay, and then we want our leather to come up this way like this. Fit the handle. Okay. Now this is 2 pieces sewed here. I'm going to try to fold it and make just one piece there. For the most part, one piece. Alright, see what I'm doing? Probably not. Just just some more scrap cardboard. That's why you don't throw stuff like that away. Y'all know that, right? And up, and we're gonna want it to come on up. Let's see, we want it to come on up this way. That's why you cut it big. You can always go back and retrim it. And get our scissors. Threw my cardboard away. Yes, y'all know what that cardboard is. Y'all know me. And I'm so glad that I finally got almost over this cold, flu, pneumonia, whatever it was. Just about took me out. See if we want our bend it right there, like that. Or attempt to bend it. Sort of straight. Don't matter, it doesn't have to be straight. Not right now. Take a little bit off right in here. Can't see that. I'll be right with you, whoever's dinging my phone. And this piece here will fold over like that to create this, the snap. reference mark there. Don't want to go past that. Actually up a little bit more. We're going to have us a drain right there. That'll fold over, that'll snap right there. This will be sewn solid. This will be solid. Okay, let's see, we'll come up about here. I've got a little handy dandy camera thing that brother Ken got me for Christmas. I haven't tried yet. It's supposed to make the camera move on the tripod. I might get that out and look at it here in just a little bit. Because wherever I move, the camera's supposed to move or something. Some of that technology I don't know much about. Alright, I'm just going to keep cutting and trimming until I get it looking pretty much right, then we'll come back and look at it again. Alright, I think we got it. Here we have 2 snaps here. And when I draw it on the leather, I'll make this a little bit bigger right here. This flap. And it'll be sewn right here. Sew it here. There won't be a lot of stitching on this, which will be good. Up here I thought about putting a strap across, but I don't want it to move around at all. So I may have to sew a piece on, or if the leather is big enough, I'll do it this way. We're going to come down here like this. Fold that over, come right in here somewhere and put a snap there. That way, going down the trail, it won't vibrate out and bounce out of there. Okay, and on the back, I haven't put anything on the back yet. I'll put a strip, about a 1-inch strip or so, right down through here. So wherever he decides to strap it, he's got something he can go around it and strap it. Make it long enough to where it'll clear this. So you have a strap point here and a strap point there. And a strap point everywhere. I think that'll do it. Now, I'm going to look it over one more time and I'll get the leather out and we'll start cutting. I think it'll work. Alright, I forgot to turn the camera on when I cut the leather, but leather is cut. Now, what I got to do now, I'm going to dampen this down and bend my creases in there. Now this, the last piece of leather I had, I could have sworn I had another whole piece. It's got a little blemish in it, but it will be covered, and it's plenty fine. But I've got to order leather. Before I even do this, I'm going to go order leather right now. Because I swear I had some more, but I don't know what happened to it. I guess I used it. Anyway, take a couple of days for that to get here. So we're going to go ahead and get this folded and creased. And do our little bit of sewing. And with any kind of luck, we can get this thing put together today. Alright, there we go. I was just working away, never turned the camera back on, but I modified it a little bit from what I was going to do. Still not finished, got to dye it and treat it real good. So this is the way it works. That's the top side. I decided not to put a strap here. I put a big drain lanyard type hole here. I'll put a lanyard in there so he can tie it down there. Have a outlet here. We can strap it there. These are Chicago screws holding this in with Loctite so they won't come out of there. going down the trail on the snow machine. It's not going to bounce out of there. That'll hold it in. Get ready to take it out. It's a little bit tight. It'll loosen up as time goes on. Comes out. Now this still has to be polished and sharpened. Not quite finished with that. Anyway, there we go. Fit in just like that. Snap it down there. Same with this. This will stretch out just a little bit. Snap it there. And it's ready to go. Now, we're going to dye this black. Tactical type color. Think it'll look really good. Let it dry overnight. Then I'll put the mink oil on there. Shine it up real good. Buff it down. And we'll be all finished. Now I already sent Josh a picture of it. He likes it. So that's good. So, there we go. I like it myself. Show you the final picture of it. It'll be tomorrow before it's all dried and ready to go, but there we go. The knife of Josh on the way to chop weeds in Alaska, and trees and bushes and bears and tigers and lions and whatever else they got up there. There you go. Alright, our sheath has dried overnight. Had it hanging over the heater a little bit. Had to get the chill out of the shop. It was right chilly in here. Alright, we'll take some mink oil paste. And just start rubbing it down like that. Let it soak in. First coat will take quite a bit because it soaks in a lot. I could hot oil dip this in my oil thing, but my oil container is not big enough to get this whole thing in there at once. So we'll do it this way. Get it down in there the best we can. So help waterproof it. Keep it flexible. And mink oil smells good too, I think. It won't smell too good though. We don't want some critter getting after Josh out there because he smells it. But don't worry about Josh. He can do the Baldwin County shuffle and get away from it. That's a local thing around here. Y'all never heard of it. Just like that. I won't bore you with the whole thing, but now the black dye is the only dye that does this, I think. A little bit of it will come off as you're doing this. That's why I got my gloves on. Keep it off my hands so bad. And it was way back last year sometime. My buddy Steve sent me these gloves and I sure appreciate that. Still got one box I haven't opened yet. So. See how nice that makes that leather look. And in the end, we'll take the old shoe brush and buff it up, shine it just a little bit. That's that blemish that was in there. I don't believe it'll hurt a thing though. Character. Right? Character. Alright, let's going to continue on with this, and we'll take a look at it here in a few minutes. We'll get this all over the camera now. Alright, let's wipe down our excess a little bit with a rag. A little bit of that dye still coming off of there, but that'll stop. Getting us a little bit of shine to it. Take our brush, get some down in the letters there. Looking pretty good. I took a little bit of time too and finished up the knife. All I did was oil it up real good, got it good and sharp. We'll see that in just a minute. I lost a couple of clips on the end of the knife build. Well, I didn't lose the clips, I had audio but no video. It was just a black screen. I don't know what happened. If I hit a wrong button or what I did. See, nice and flexible. One more thing, bear with me. I'm trying to do a bunch of things at one time. I'm a little bit behind from being sick and all that stuff, so that's all right. Managed to make it into town this morning. All the way into town, where the crazy people are. One of my favorite stores, I couldn't hardly get in because they're building them stupid sidewalks in town, and they took up where you used to turn in. They can't pass them potholes all up and down the highway. But anyway, somebody's at the door. Hang on. All right, let's continue with this. That was one of my neighbors stopped to visit with me a little bit. Nice fella. Hey, we've got us a pretty good piece of paracord here. I need to make me one of them burner things to cut this with one of these days. Ain't nothing to them, but another project, right? Just gonna burn these ends so it don't fray. Now this is the good, I forget what brand it is. Good paracord. That old Walmart stuff ain't no good. Don't buy that mess. Rothko, that's the brand. Rothko. I'm just going to put this through here. This will be one of the tie down points. I changed the sign on that just a little bit. Pretty long, so you can wrap it around, tie it down, and figure out how to fasten it however he wants to. Another tie down point here. Put a strap or something through there. Now, sheath is all done, polished up pretty nice, it looks good. Here is the machete, all finished up, oiled up good, nice and sharp. Now what I did down here, it is ground much sharper than up here. It's sharp up here, really sharp. But this is more of a chopping edge, starts right in here. So if you have to, or if you want to, You got a really sharp edge there where you could, you know, clean a fish or something like that if you needed to, or if you just wanted to. Walnut handles. I have to cut another piece of paracord for the lanyard, but I'll do that in just a second. Fits in there like that. Just like that, and that'll fold over there. Stop it from banging, vibrating out of there. Well, if I close this too. There we go. There we go. Hang on, turn the camera up a little bit. There you go, Josh. You like that? Think it'll work out just right for what you need. If it don't, let me know and we'll do something else. Alright, let me get that lanyard for the end of the knife, and all done. And thank you all for following along on this. Thank you for watching. These are available. If you'd like something like this, email me, let me know, and we'll make a deal. If you ever want to know price and that kind of thing, it's easier to do it by email, because we keep our business between each other. You know what I mean. There we go. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you later.